P. Diddy is entering the cannabis market with an acquisition deal worth up to $185 million. Sean Diddy Combs, mogul and recent billionaire, announced plans to acquire 9 retail businesses and 3 production facilities from 2 major players in the industry, spanning New York, Massachusetts, and Illinois. The seller is Cresco Labs, a Chicago-based company, but some of the facilities in the package are from Columbia Care, a New York company who Cresco acquired a few months ago. The deal is contingent on the merger finalizing in 2023, and if approved, would make the hip-hop icon the owner of the largest black-owned cannabis company in the nation. Puff addressed the disproportionate amount of black arrests for cannabis as an ongoing problem in relation to black ownership representing 2% of the legal market, calling it diabolical. $155 million cash will be paid up front, with the remaining $30 million expected after certain milestones are reached by the company. Yo, maybe that's why he's acting a fool out in New York.
He was the Joker. And the Joker being the largest black owner of a cannabis company is pretty funny too.
That shit is super funny. But I mean, Puff was, of course, going to be the one to jump in on that.
Oh, yeah, he's one of those leaders, right, within the culture that we actually hold to a high regard. For him to not have made this business move earlier is what I'm surprised about. I got a feeling there's a real agenda being placed forth when it comes to Puff and what he's doing inside of his businesses. So shouts out to Puff. If we don't buy it from the inside out, we ain't going to be able to change shit. So
yeah,
this is how we get their attention.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn on it. I feel like it's good because it's a black owner who owns the biggest black company in the country.
Okay.
But at the same time, they're supposed to be awarding a certain percentage or a certain amount of licenses to social equity applicants.
Okay.
So people who were arrested for weed, people who were just disproportionately affected in whatever way, that's not Puff's fault.
No, you're right.
He's, of course,
You're
going to
right.
come in and grab a license. And that deal was done with a company that already had a license. So
Facts.
that's not being awarded by the state.
No.
That's not necessarily the state's fault.
That's big money talks.
But what is happening is behind the scenes, there's all these changing of assets and changing of money that is changing the game, and the state isn't necessarily in control of these things. But they're not doing anything to take more control of these things.
You're right. We get some more familiar faces within these programs, then we actually get some shit passed.
He's definitely going to provide more opportunities for the black community, which is needed.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it comes down to.